This is the shelf so I can kind of explain it instead of just having individual pictures. So this is what I'm having to go through and why I feel like there's a uh, discrimination, and I've gone through it. When I moved in, this is exactly the same as it is, and it's still loose. It's caused me to trip and fall. Same room. There's the patch cord. I can't really show because I have my file cabinet up in here, but all the way in the back and front, this is actually rotten. So rotten, I had the day I moved in, CC carpet, and it just pulls back. And I've tripped on it, and it's caused me harm. So like I'm saying, it's just patched like this. And so I complained initially before the other management. So it mainly would mean I would have to move out completely while they redid this because of my lungs and the COPD. But here's the other thing. I have repetitively complained about this sink. It's okay about it gets clogged up. But see, you cannot see down here. It is rotten. Literally rotten. And it leaks. I've asked over and over. Here's the other way you can see it's rotten. I mean, if I just, it's just decaying when I run my mop across it. I installed my own handicap things, and then I just wanted to show you. I had to buy my own stopper because there is no stopper in here. Here's the dilemma. I put in a work order way back when about this leaking, and somewhere I don't want to pull this down, but you can see the active. There is the little water I missed this morning cleaning. That's the baseboard. It drips. I empty it. I'll try to pull this down. I've undone this. There's just one screw holding this up. The drip pan, I almost suffocated from the heat wave when they came in, but Fred, he said this is collapsing. And you can see it's collapsing if you stand back and look. So it's mildewy and everything. And then from look at this, yes, these are boards, just shoving it in. And this is how it looks. I may get gigged on this because I lost two family members and it's like two homes. So my other room is just got a lot of stuff but I'm the only one here, so I'm still moving stuff. When it rains, this floods completely. It flooded all the way into here. The back porch flooded the whole entire living room, and when it rains, it floods all the way in here to the inside. This, I have initial pictures of how they patched it up, but there's no water pressure. This is that loose. It's loose. I can't even use my machine. They just did botchy jobs, sheetrock. See there again, there's the line separation where they just do half repairs. And so here's where it floods, and I've requested over and over drainage, and this is the back. Also, now I have a new neighbor, and this is wonderful, but anything can fall. And this was the other dilemma. I lived 9 months with fecal matter, literally like gallons of buckets, and I contracted septicemia. So anyway, you can see the back. I hit the wall and punctured my head. Technically 9 months. Apologize. I have to be correct on things. But I've been burglarized, vandalized, 10 days in here. My plants disappeared, but that's okay. That's kind of typical for around here. So this is my cove maintenance. For example, they don't, here, somebody has tried to dig this. It maybe could be a possum, or we have, this place is infested with skunks. So I got to come in here and do this. I have to do a lot of work myself, and so my apartment doesn't, you know, I put in a work order. So I put in a work order, and that was June 26th, and maybe July 3rd officially. But it does no good. You have to, they won't do anything until I'm kicked out. And I think there's discrimination. And like I said, the bathroom, I had to put my own handicap rails in to take a bath. Those were installed by me, and still this bar is too, uh, it should be more a little slanted because it's like impossible to pull yourself up on. I have a messy machine with clutter in it, but there's my air fryer, and there is my other machine, an Alpine. So that's the best I'm going to show you, and it's just, I'll have to, you know, go back through the paperwork. My caseworker has some of it, but it's just patchwork, really it is. So, best I can do.